I have had many pictures in my life, hundreds maybe, men in tailored suits and rehearsed passion, and figures they could not fully explain. Women with brilliant ideas, dressed in too many apologies. Children, because that is what some of them were. Children standing in rooms full of people who had already decided the answer was no. I have said no many times. It is part of the work. You cannot fund everybody. You learn to separate the good ideas from the right people. You learn to read a room. You think you are good at it. And then one day, a young man walks out onto a stage, and in the first 30 seconds, something happens that has not happened to you in a very long time. You recognize him. His name was Obi Uchenna, final year, medicine and surgery, self-taught developer, son of a pepper seller in Enugu. He had not slept properly in 11 weeks because he was angry. You see, 3 weeks before this day, his mother's bank account was frozen, 412,000 naira, locked behind a customer service line that rang without answer for 6 hours. They drank Gary that night. So he built something, not because he read about an opportunity, but because he looked at Nigerian's financial system and decided that his people deserve better than all of it. He called it Finna, a stablecoin engine, a place where your dollars are simple money, where USDC and USDT are treated as first-class currency, untouched by Naira inflation. The hard part was not building it. The hard part was convincing people it was real. He spent 4 days in Lagos. He had 4,000 naira, a pitch, and the kind of courage that was too tired to perform. Can you believe this boy took his speech to the market to look for investors? But they had all been burned before. P2P scams, disappeared exchanges, frozen bank accounts. One woman said her sister's son put 180,000 naira into a crypto app last year, and the WhatsApp admin disappeared. They were not wrong to say no. They had earned their distrust. He tried 11 more people that afternoon. I counted as he told me, 11. He needed one room where they could not walk away before he showed them. And then someone gave him one. Venture then, a televised speech competition. 3 judges, Emeka, who inherited a banking empire and had already decided no before Obi reached his mark. Matthew, who followed Emeka's whims, and me. He walked out in the cleanest clothes he owned, and I saw it immediately. The walk, the pressed shirt, the steady voice that cost him more than anyone in the room knew. I had walked into rooms like that once. I knew exactly what it took to stand still when everything in you wants to run. He explained Finna simply. It is not a trading exchange. There are no charts on Finna, no leverage. Emeka came for him on blockchain fees, on speed, on whether this technology could actually work for ordinary Nigerians or just for the tech class in Ikoyi. He said Finna is built on Solana, a blockchain that confirms a transaction in 400 milliseconds, the time it takes you to blink, and fees so small they are invincible. Emeka did not speak again, and his puppy, Matthew, remained equally quiet. Then he explained the feature that made me sit forward in my chair. Finna Lend. The problem it solves is this. People are sitting on dollar savings, USDC, in a wallet, and they need Naira today for rent, for school fees, for their mother's medicine. The only option they had before Finna was to sell their dollars. Finna Lend removes that choice entirely. You lock your USDC as collateral. You do not sell it. Your position is protected, and within seconds, you receive a Naira loan directly to your local Nigerian bank account. Emeka voted no. Emeka's family owns 3 legacy banks, and Finna is a threat to every single one of them. I understand it. I do not respect it, but I understand it. I voted yes, and when the camera stopped, I asked for his number. He came to my office the next morning. with every document already prepared, the architecture, the smart contracts, user research from 47 interviews across Lagos, Enugu, and Kano. He had done everything. He was just waiting for someone to open the door. At the door, he said something I have not forgotten. He said, "My mother is going to be able to use this. That is all I ever needed." I watched him go, and then I watched him disappear through the glass of my office door, and I thought, this one is going to change things. He was only 24 years old. He never saw it launch. We launched Finna 4 months after he died. I told the team his story on the first day. I told them they were not allowed to forget it. Your dollars, USDC, USDT, held as first-class money, not traded, not touched, sitting there, stable, shielded from every devaluation the Naira decides to have. People who had been born before downloaded it because someone they trusted told them, "This one is different. This one actually works. Your dollar stays yours. Your Naira arrives in seconds." Obi built Finna for his mother, for your brother saving up to live, for you watching inflation eat everything you worked for. It is out now. It works, and you do not have to take my word for it. Download Finna, see what everybody is talking about. Your dollar will still be there when you check exactly where you left it.